everyone, what's up? If you're new to my channel, my name is Klemens, or if you're one of my Clementines, welcome back to the dysfunction that is my channel. Now this past weekend I went to Toronto, Canada for Buffer Festival, and I know a lot of you couldn't go, so I figured I would take you guys along with me and tell you a little bit about my experiences and my thoughts, so here we go. I woke up at 4:30 a.m. on Friday morning to catch my flight to Buffalo. From there, I would take a bus to Toronto, and Rosalie picked me up in Toronto and took me to her dorm where I was staying, and it overlooked all of Toronto, and it was beautiful. A few hours after getting to Toronto, we had our very first screening, which was Jack's Gap at 6 p.m., and I was so excited because Rosalie got us killer seats for all of the screenings, but I was also just really excited because I look up to Jack's Gap so much in terms of content. Their screening was so helpful, and afterwards we actually got the opportunity to meet them, and then after that, we kind of just went back to Rosalie's apartment and called it a night because we were all really exhausted and knew we had a long day tomorrow. On Saturday, we had a later start to our day with only one screening, which was British Invasion, which had YouTubers such as Charlie McDonald, Jack and Dean, Jack's Gap, Ben Brown, Louis Cole, etc., and that was a lot of fun. After that screening, I actually ran into a bunch of Clementines in Toronto, and you guys were so kind and supportive and sweet, and I always love seeing people who make my life so fun and watch my videos, and it's always so nice, so thank you if you were one of the people that I saw. After that, Rosalie and my friend Steph and I all went back to Rosalie's apartment where we got ready for the red carpet and gala that night. We got to the red carpet and I actually ran into one of the most amazing viewers of mine, and it was just so great to catch up, and then we finally walked the carpet and it was such a surreal moment. There was just cameras flashing and people screaming, and it was just very overwhelming, but it really genuinely felt as if it was in a dream. After the red carpet, we've gotten to the venue and we had a few drinks and chatted with other content creators and other people, and then we took our seats, and we turned out to be sitting behind Jack and Finn, which was really cool, but then it was even more amazing to watch their videos with them in front of us, and it was crazy watching everyone's videos while they were sitting merely seats away from us. It was just a very weird situation that really, for some reason, hit me. I got so emotional watching everyone's videos while they were surrounding me, and I mean, I always thought of the Jack's Gaps and the Jack and Deans and the Ben Browns to be so untouchable, but for me to be sitting amongst them, I realized, why can't this be me? And I think that's what hit me the most. After the premiere gala, we went across the street with Jack and Finn to the Shore Club, which is where the after party was. And when we got there, Jack got us all a round of whiskeys, and we cheers to an amazing night and Bufferfest. And I also got to meet their lovely friend Danielle, who was with them, who also lives in New York City, and she was the kindest person ever. And I also did my fair share of gawking at people from afar. Sunday was my last day in Toronto, and I was really bummed, but I was also still so excited about what had happened the previous day. And on Sunday, we had Olin Rogers and Bertie Gilbert's screenings, but before that, Rosalie and I decided to kill some time and walk around Toronto because it was a beautiful autumn day, and just wanted to explore. We then went to Olin Rogers' screening, and I had heard of Olin before, but I'd never really seen one of his videos, but I was absolutely blown away. I laughed, I cried, I was in awe of his incredible content, and also just him as a human being. I respect the hell out of him after his screening. We then went to Bertie's screening, and I'm a huge fan of his work. It is always so well done, and it's just so aesthetically pleasing, and to hear his process was just something really interesting, and I think that's something about Bufferfest that made it really great, is you really just got to pick these amazing content creators' brains about their process and what they do, and I don't know, it just was a very interesting experience that I really found so valuable. After the screening, we went back to Rosalie's apartment to pack, and we got some poutine for dinner, which is incredibly good. But while I was packing and eating, I felt like I wanted to cry, and I couldn't pinpoint exactly if it was because I was so stoked with how the weekend went, and I was just excited for what lies ahead for me, or if it was because I was sad because Buffer was over and it was time to go back to real life. But I just felt so lucky, and if you know me, you know that I hate the word lucky because it implies this sense that you didn't put any hard work or any effort into getting where you are, but I just genuinely felt so lucky. I don't know what move I made in my life to have ended up where I am with the people I'm with and get to meet, and the opportunities I have, such as Bufferfest, where I get to be surrounded by incredibly talented and utterly humble people. To travel somewhere and have people come up to me and say that they support me and that I mean something to them, it's just... It just made me extremely proud to be in this incredible community that we have going on. And I realized that I just wanted to say thank you to anyone, content creator or viewer, 0 subscribers or 26 million subscribers. Thank you for making this community what it is. Because after this weekend, as cliche as it sounds, I just felt so at home, and that all of the pieces were falling into place, and that we have each other to thank for making this community what it is and turning it into something that I know a lot of other people feel the same way about. And I just think we should be really proud of the community that we've really manifested for ourselves. And I really just believe that that's what YouTube is all about, is this community where a bunch of people can come together and feel at home. I want to thank Corey Vidal for putting this together, and it was just such an incredible event, and it definitely inspired and motivated me to want to be on the big screen next year at Bufferfest and just to work harder and make better content. If you want to see more in-depth vlogs from Bufferfest, you can go to my second channel, or to see Rosalie's video or any articles that I'm in. All the links are down below for that. I highly recommend checking them out, and I really need to stop crying on this channel because I am becoming such a softie. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you saw any of your favorite YouTubers or liked this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with all of your friends, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I posted a ton of photos and stuff amongst all of my social media platforms such as Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. All of the links are down below. You should go follow me and check them out. If you want to go see my last video, you can go click right here, or if you want to go get some of my t-shirts or posters, you can go click right there, or if you want to see any random video of mine, you can go click the box right here. I love you guys so much, and truly thank you for making my life what it is. I mean, it's not super exciting, but next week in Raleigh, North Carolina, I will be interviewing Charlie XCX, and if you're going to be there, I might be able to get you tickets, so make sure you follow me on Twitter. But that's just one of the huge examples of what I'm able to do because of you guys, so just please know how genuinely thankful I am for that. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe and share and all of that. I love you guys. I will see you next video. In the meantime, stay cool.